A pleasant good evening, football fans, and welcome to the new sports complex here in Aurora for tonight's football match featuring the Mesabi Giants and the Virginia Blue Devils. Along with Darwin Aller on the camera and the clock, and Steve Roccola and Terry Hardick, our producers, I'm Bob Cohen with tonight's play-by-play. Time now for our national anthem. And once again, welcome to the new sports complex here in Aurora. Tonight's game is being live streamed on MesabiCommunityTV.com and also live television tonight on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. I'm Bob Cohen. We're just about set for high school football. It's Mesabi East and Virginia. Blue Devils come in winless in 2 tries. They lost at home to Esco 27-22, and then they went to Two Harbors last week and were beaten 20-12. After tonight, they have 3 games remaining, 2 on the road and 1 regular season game at home. The next 2 Fridays, they'll be at I Falls and Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin. They close out on Thursday afternoon, November the 12th against Evelyn Gilbert. That's a time change also. It's a 3:30 start. That game will be played at the MIB football field. For the Giants, they come in with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. They were beaten here at home to Crosby Arrington 20-6. They went to the Falls last week and beat the Broncos 12-6. After tonight, they have 3 games remaining. They play Friday the 30th, hosting Greenway. Then on a Thursday, they will travel to Evelyn. They close out on a Wednesday, November the 11th, hosting Two Harbors. Blue Devils will kick off to start. Giants will go from our right to left on your TV dial, your computer dial. I want to say hello tonight to Darren Aho. I'm sure he's sitting at home tonight, nice comfort of his lazy boy, watching tonight's football game. Very cold night over here in Aurora. Very sparse crowd. It's homecoming for the Blue Devils. They're playing on the Giants' home field. Here's Cole Schaefer. Will kick off for Virginia. Blue Devils are in their home blues. It's an onside kick. The ball is loose, and Virginia may have come away with the onside cover. They did. The Blue Devils will get the ball right at the 50-yard line, and it was Jake Burris who comes away with the recovery, and Virginia's in business to start our football game tonight. Let's check that offensive line now for the Blue Devils. Josh Stickney, Jonah Aloni, Riley Krenz, Drew Hohenstein, Ben Strukel are your 5 interior linemen. Tommy Nemenich is the tight end. Jack Toman will start at the quarterback. Cole Schaefer will be one of the wideouts. We'll check and see who else they're going to have. Looks like they're going to go with number 9, which is Miquin Tuchel. And Burris, Tuchel comes in motion, gets the handoff, trying to go wide. And we've got a holding penalty coming on the Blue Devils. Play goes for a loss of about 7 or 8. Timmy Holmstrom is the official tonight. Timmy is a graduate of Bawabic High School. Nice to have his Duluth crew here tonight. Steve Grams is the head coach of the Giants. Boy, Stevie's been there a long time. He used to coach hockey also for Mesabi East. Matt Anderson, the head coach of the Blue Devils. Giants will take the penalty. They'll move Virginia back to the 35, so that means the holding penalty came at the 45-yard line. Again, Tuchel is the wingback. Here's a pass, and it is caught at the 40-yard line. Short gain. Cole Schaefer with the reception. Oh, they say it hit the turf. Earlier today here, in the first game, it was Northwoods all over Barnum, 38-0. At least that's the last score I saw. Second and long for Virginia. They have to get to the Mesabi East 40 for a first down. Tolman from the gun. Short drop, throwing the ball long downfield for Schaefer, and great defense that time. They did not allow Schaefer to come to the inside. That's Cole Swanson on the coverage. It'll be third and about 23 yards to go. Third down for the Blue Devils from their own 35-yard line. Tuchel goes in motion. Here's a quick one over the middle, and it was deflected. Deflecting the pass was Neil Leet from his linebacker position, and Virginia will now bring their punt team out. Schaefer will get the snap somewhere around the 25-yard line. Swanson and Skelton back deep to receive for the Giants. Blue Devils with the slight wind at their back. High snap, and he's under some pressure, and we got a flag. This is probably going to be a roughing in or running into the kicker. He did not touch the ball. We'll see how they're going to play this one. Officials are talking it over. Schaefer just got hammered. Now they'll pick the flag up. Oh, no, they're going to say there was contact with the ball, so they're going to wave off the running into the kicker, and the Giants will get the ball at the Virginia 29-yard line. Hunter Hanuxala will run the offense. Hunter 6'4", 185, and he is a senior. Wideouts on both sides. Here's Hanuxala pitching, going to the outside is Lee, trying to get to the corner, but Burris with a base play for the Blue Devils. Check that out, Skelton, the ball carrier. But Jake Burris, 34, in on the stop for the Blue Devils. Loss of about 4. It'll be second down and 14. Ball's near the 33-yard line. Giants with some big size up front. Got a couple 285-pounders in that offensive line. Man comes in motion. A play's coming to this wide side of the field with some running room. Scherf with the stop for the Blue Devils. That was Cole Swanson, the ball carrier. He'll get to the 25-yard line. A gain of 8. It's third down. Giants have to get to the Blue Devil 19-yard line. Karish will go out wide to the right. Boy, he really shot up. They list him as 6'4". Here is Hanuxala handing off, and no place to go. The interior of that Blue Devil line in on the stop. 55, Stickney, one of the Blue Devils, in on the play. Now Stickney will come off. It's fourth down and 6. Clock is running, coming up on 9 minutes to play in our opening quarter. Now the Giants set up in a double wing formation. Here's Hanuxala. Man will come in motion. Hanuxala trying to run with the ball. He's throwing the ball toward the end zone, and it is incomplete. Try to hit Gavin Skelton, and Virginia will take the ball over on downs. They'll start from their own 25-yard line. Try to check that Blue Devil offensive line again. See if we have any changes. I don't see anything. Again, Stickney, Krenz, Aluni, Hohenstein, and Sturkel, the interior. Nemnage is the tight end. Now Mason Carlson will go out wide to the left. Blue Devils short a player. They quickly will get their 11th player on the field. Here's a reverse to Peters, trying to go left side. Peters with some running room for the Blue Devils and gets about 9 yards. Misdirection play, and Nick Peters with his first carry gets a nice chunk of yardage. Second and 2 for the Blue Devils. The ball's on the 34-yard line. Peters now is a wing back on the right side from the shotgun. Tolman. Swing pass off. That's to Ryan Scherf, and he'll get to the 39-yard line, and that's a Virginia first down. Ryan had a pretty good soccer year for Virginia. Nice to have him back in the football lineup. Also, I see in the lineup is coming back from playing soccer is Gavin Benz, number 12. A couple Blue Devils getting 2 fall sports in. Here is Scherf coming to this wide side, gets tripped up after a gain of about 4, maybe 5 yards. Cole Swanson in on the stop for the Giants. Also helping out was Cooper Levander. Tolman throwing the ball, and it is incomplete. Covering for the Giants was Charlie Karish. Tried to hit Peters. Now Sam Schultz will bring the play in for the Blue Devils. And Carlson and Schultz will go out to the left. 3rd and 5. Virginia's got to get to about the 49-yard line. Peters comes in motion. Peters gets ahead, slashing to that left side, and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 4th down, and Virginia probably will bring their punt team out. It'll be 4th and 5. Giants will get the ball dropping back deep for the Giants. 31 Skelton, 11 is Swanson. Clock is running, 6:40 to play in our opening quarter, scoreless. Good snap, a lot of pressure again, but Schaefer gets off a wobbly kick. It's going to be fielded by Swanson near his own 25-yard line. Now comes back to the wide side of the field. Dahl slowed him down, but now he's got the wall. Only one man to beat, and that's Schaefer. And helping out was McQuinn Tuchel. And the Giants are deep in Virginia territory after that great punt return. But now we've got a flag on the play, and near the 45-yard line, there must have been a illegal block. So instead of starting deep in Virginia territory, they're going to march off some yardage. Personal foul. Helmet contact. That's a 15-yard penalty. They'll put the ball down near the 30-yard line. I'm not sure if we saw that on replay. Maybe we can see that again if Let's see if we can see. Oh, I guess we don't have that queued up, so yep. Let's see if we got it. Let's see if we can still get this. Well, we'll hold it as we're set to get back to action. The Giants have the ball at their own 30-yard line. Hunter Hanuxala from the shotgun. Hands off the first man through, gets a couple yards out over the 30. Burris, last one up on the pile. Looks like it was Gavin Skelton, the ball carrier. Second down and 8 for Mesabi East. High school football on this Friday night. Virginia and Mesabi East. Game being played in Aurora. Giants bring wideouts to both sides. Again, Hanuxla from the shotgun. Man will come in motion and a handoff straight ahead off that left side. Strukel, one of the Blue Devils, in on the stop. 31, Skelton, the ball carrier. It'll set up third down from the 35. They have to get just outside the 40. Blue Devils going with 3 down linemen. Third down play for the Giants. Fumble, and I think the Blue Devils may have gotten it. Oh, I guess not. One of the Giants fell on it, so it'll be fourth down. Giants will probably bring their punt team out, fourth and about 5. They credited Neil Leet with the recovery. Ryan Scherf dropping back inside his 35-yard line. Blue Devils should get pretty good field position after this exchange. High snap, punts away. Nice punt. Scherf will call for a fair catch and take it at the 33, maybe the 34, and that's where Virginia will start, first and 10. 3 minutes, 58 seconds to go in our opening quarter. No score, Mesabi East and Virginia. You're viewing tonight's telecast on Mediacom, Public Access Channel 5, and also your live stream on MesabiCommunityTV.com. We'll be back at it again Monday night as we'll have girls volleyball. It'll just be a live stream Monday. It's a 5:45 start. That's Virginia and Proctor in girls volleyball action. Tolman from the gun. Burris goes in motion. Tolman on a keeper, and Jack will get about 5 yards. Just want to remind all our fans watching, just make sure you keep tabs on some of these dates and some of these game times. Due to a lot of lack of officiating this year, they've had to move some games around. They've changed dates. They had to start earlier, so just make sure you check those different times. Here's Burris. Nice block, and Burris will get about 2 yards where it looked like he was probably going to get nothing on the play. It'll set up third and short for Virginia, and a Giant player is flat on his back, and we're going to take an injury timeout with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in our opening quarter. No score, Mesabi East and Virginia.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Stark
Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
Well, they're still attending to the injured Giant player. And once he gets up, we'll be able to identify who he is. Again, the Blue Devils with 3 games remaining after tonight. It's either a 30 or 31. Nope, it's 11. That's Cole Swanson. Virginia will go to the Falls and Greenway the next 2 Fridays, close out on a Thursday afternoon against Eveleth Gilbert. Again, that Eveleth Gilbert game will be played at the Mountain Iron Buell High School football field. 3rd down and about 3. Ball's on that right hash mark. Here's a pass that's caught by Schaefer. A Blue Devil first down at the 44-yard line. Check that, 46-yard line. Defensively, it was Jamison Hill with the tackle for the Giants. 1st and 10 Virginia from their own 46-yard line. Burris gets a handoff left side, cuts back to the middle, and gets to the midfield stripe. Gavin Skelton, 30, win on the stop. Second down and 6 for Virginia. Just over 2 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Now Schultz will go out left. Schaefer comes to the right side. Tolman gives it off to Burris again, and Jake muscles his way for about 2. Ethan Sickle, 65, one of the Giants in on the stop. Gavin Dahl brings the next play in from offensive coach Nate Anderson. Blue Devils need about 3.5 yards for a first down. Here's Tolman throwing the ball. It's caught by Dahl, and the Blue Devils have another first down. Tolman to Gavin Dahl. In on the tackle was Logan Schroeder. .125 to go in our opening quarter. Blue Devils moving towards that Giant end zone. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Tuchel with a motion. Here's a pitch going to Burris, trying to get to the edge, and he'll get some running room on that left side. Looks like they're going to mark him down just short of the 25, maybe the 27-yard line. It's a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Now Schaefer and Schultz will come out to the wide side, the right. Tuchel is the wingback on the left. Here's a reverse play coming this way is Tuchel with some running room, and another Blue Devil first down. Nice blocking on that right side of the Blue Devils line. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. Tolman from the shotgun. Tolman under a lot of pressure, and he's in big trouble. He's going to go down about the 24-yard line. I think the Blue Devils are probably just going to let the clock run out here in this first quarter. They're taking their time, couple seconds to go, and our clock runs out. We've played one quarter from the new sports complex here in Aurora. No score in our game, Mesabi East and Virginia.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
All set to start our second quarter. Blue Devils have it 2nd and 15. Here's Tolman throwing it short, and it's caught. That's McCarty. Landon McCarty with the reception, and he's going to be a couple yards short of a first down. That's about a 12, 13-yard pass play. And it's 4th down and short. Ball's at the 11-yard line. They have to get just to the 10. I said it was 4th. It's actually 3rd down. Now Schultz sets up on the left side. Here's Tolman, quarterback sneak, and they try to push him forward. And, boy, a lot of big boys in the middle for the Giants. Stavnis is 285. Mackey is 285. Boy, I would almost measure that. That looks awful close. They have to get to the 10-yard line or just maybe slightly inside the 10. And again, the Giants stack up with their big boys in the middle, and Virginia's going to do the same thing once again. Tolman under center. And they'll just push him forward, and he'll get a Blue Devil first down. You can thank Jake Burris on that one as he just pushed Tolman. That rule has changed over the years. I remember when I played, nobody could push anyone like that. Yeah. Now it's all about the pushing, yep. 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. Ball's on the 9-yard line. Tolman from the shotgun. Throwing to the end zone. He's trying to hit McCarty. He's catches it for a touchdown. Landon McCarty. A 9-yard touchdown pass. Blue Devils will go for the 2-point conversion. Jonah Aluni is the Blue Devils center. Tolman from the shotgun. Throwing the ball in the end zone. It's caught by Tommy Nemenich for a 2-point conversion. So the Blue Devils score 1 minute and 9 seconds into our second quarter, 8-0 Virginia, and we'll have more football action after this timeout. Yep. On their homecoming game, 10:51, Landon McCarty catches a 9-yard pass from Jack Toman, and then Toman and Tommy Nemenich hook up for the 2-point conversion. And it's 8-0 in favor of the Blue Devils. Schaefer will kick off. Giants now will have the wind at their back here in this second quarter. Boy, Toman looks really sharp passing the ball tonight. By far the best game I've seen him play. Kickoff is being returned from the 20 out over the 40-yard line, and the Giants will have great field position to start their next offensive series. That was Logan Schroeder, a 6-foot, 175-pound junior with the return. I heard earlier today Eveleth was playing I Falls and the Broncos were beating up on the Golden Bears, something like 42-0 early on or so. Maybe we'll try to get a final score and as the evening progresses. Well, that's kind of surprising. From the shotgun is Hanuxala. Motion. The pitch comes to this side with some running room, and the Blue Devils cover it up. That was 31, Gavin Skelton. McCarty, Scherf in on the play for the Blue Devils. Boy, the Blue Devil little guys took a beating on that one. Skelton is 6'3", 215 pounds. And I think McCarty and Scherf soaking wet, maybe together are 215 pounds. Here's Hanuxala on the keeper. Gets to the edge, and the Blue Devils cover him up and knock him down after a gain of just a couple. That was Gavin Dahl in on the stop for the Blue Devils. Third down and 6 for the Giants. They have to get to midfield. High school football on this snowy Friday night. Current temperature is 30 degrees with snow flurries. Third down play for the Giants. They're going from left to right. Here's a reverse play and some running room and off to the races. That's Schroeder, or check that, that's Skelton. That's a 56-yard touchdown run. 215-pounder. Just running away from the Blue Devil defenders. Giants will go for the 2-point conversion and looking to tie the football game. So again, Skelton from 56 yards out gets the Giants on the scoreboard. From the shotgun, Hanuxala. Oh, bad snap. And the 2-point conversion is stopped by the Blue Devils. So the teams will head back up the field. We'll watch on the replay once again before we take a break. And the quarterback on that play, in fact, it was Evan Skelton who was the quarterback taking that snap. 8-6 Virginia. We'll have more football after this minute timeout. Well, we're waiting for the Giants now to set up with their kickoff team. Gavin Skelton, who just ran 56 yards, will kick the ball off. Snow continues to fall here in Aurora. Here's Skelton approaching it. It's short, it's high. And it's going to be taken near the 20-yard line. That is Gavin Dahl returning it. Gets knocked out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Nice return by Dahl, and the Blue Devils will start with some decent field position. Giants bring their three interior linemen out. Hayden Suler, who's 6'1", 225. Caden Mackey, 6', 285. And Isaac Stavnis, 6', 285 pounds. Those are the three down linemen for the Giants. And I can see why they're nicknamed the Giants, because they are huge. Hand off to Shirk. He now gives it back to Peters, coming this way, trying to get to the edge. And Peters will get to the 45, get knocked out of bounds near first down yardage. Again, that play has worked 3 times now tonight. And as long as it works, why not keep going to the well? Giants will have to make some adjustments, but there was also a penalty marker. There's a holding penalty on the Blue Devils. So that nice run will go for naught. They'll move the ball back to the 30-yard line. And the Blue Devils will have it first in about 19. Hand off to Scherf, trying to go right side. Skelton, 31, on the stop again. Second down for Virginia, second and about 23. Tolman from the shotgun. Got some motion. Now Tolman rolling right, throwing the ball long downfield for McCarty. And what a, oh! He had it, hit his knee, and came out. Just about had a nice completion on that long pass. We can watch on the replay. Brings it down, hits his knee. And it'll be third down for the Blue Devils. Schultz brings the play in from Nate Anderson. Third down for the Blue Devils. Again, motion man coming this way is Peters. Reads his blocking and gets to about the 35-yard line. And it's going to be fourth down, and Virginia punt team will come out. 4th down, and Schaefer will go back in punt formation. Gavin Skelton will drop back inside his 35. End-over-end kick. It'll be grabbed by Skelton near the 38-yard line, coming to this side once again with a wall in front of him, and Skelton is going to go all the way for another Mesabi's touchdown. Let's see exactly where he fielded that ball. He fielded it at the 34-yard line. So that's a 66-yard punt return. And the Giants have a 12-6 lead. Oh, check that. Now they're saying there was a flag back at the 47-yard line. Why don't we see if we can see that return again? It was thrown on that side of the field. Let's see if we can pick this up at all. I don't see anything yet. That seems to be okay yet. Do we see anything up on the top? Well, we're not going to see anything up at the top. It happened on the other side of the field. So unfortunate for the Giants. They'll move them back the 10 yards, and they'll start from their own 36-yard line. Blue Devils lead by a score of 8-6. Here is Hunuxla, a keeper, coming to the wide side of the field. Oh, what a play by Ryan Scherf. Scherf coming up from his cornerback position, makes the stop. Very short gain. Well, they'll give him about a half a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and a long 9. Now Hill will go out wide to the left. He draws Dahl, single coverage. Hunuxla pitch. That's Skelton again with a blocker, a couple blockers, and Skelton will get to the 45-yard line. A gain of about 8, and it'll be 3rd and short for the Giants. Under 6 minutes to play until halftime. Homecoming this week at Virginia High School. And congratulations go out to Morgie Harvey, who was named Homecoming Queen. I think they said Dre Schaefer was the homecoming king today. We had it on our live telecast today. Had over 1,100 people that watched the homecoming on our YouTube. Here's an inside handoff, but Skelton again, and he'll get a Giant first down near the 48-yard line. Some nice blocking on the interior. And that's also good running. Burris with the stop. First down for the Giants. 4:50 to go in our first half. Virginia with an 8-6 lead. Handoff goes to Skelton again. And it took about 5 or 6 Blue Devils to finally stop him at the Blue Devil 49-yard line. Scherf was the first one in on the stop. Also Peters. Scherf's on the bottom as you watch on the replay. Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7. Giants, who won the toss, deferred to the second half, so this is a very important drive right now as we're into our final 4 minutes of the opening half. Hunuxla The handoff goes to 30 that time. That's Schroeder. He breaks away from one tackle, but then the Blue Devils get a lot of help. 55 in on the stop, and that's Josh Stickney. Third and 11. And now the Giants are going to take a timeout with 3:31 to play in our first half. So we're going to take a break, a TV timeout. It's 8-6 in favor of the Blue Devils, and we'll have more football after this.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Mesabi story.
Third down play for the Giants. Here's Hanuxla in some trouble throwing the ball, and it is incomplete. Defensively was Scherf on the play. I would imagine the Giants will punt the ball away with 3:25 to play in our first half. Skelton will get the snap. Scherf dropping back for the Blue Devils. Snap is good. Skelton gets it away. And it was caught at the 30-yard line by one of the Giants going down covering. I think it may have been number 80, Jamison Hill. So they change footballs. Virginia brings their football into the game, and they'll put it down at the 32-yard line. Now Schaefer and McCarty come out left. Tolman from the shotgun. Tolman will give it off. Running back gets some running room. That is Jake Burris. Gets out over the 35 to about the 39-yard line. Blue Devils going without a huddle. Second and short. Burris again, same play. Burris with some more running room, and he'll get a first down out over the 40 to about the 44-yard line. First and 10, Virginia. Clock is in motion. Snow continues to fall. Looks like a winter wonderland over in Aurora tonight. Swing pass off to Burris, and Jake could not come down with it near the 40. Final football score, International Falls 42-0 over Evelyn Gilbert today. It'll be second down and 10, 2:37 to play in our first half. Now Dahl will come out and join Schaefer on the left side. Here's a fumble picked up by Burris, and he's in trouble way behind the line of scrimmage. Big loss on that play. Schroeder, number 30, in on the stop. Third and long, and now we've got a timeout on the field going to be called by head coach Matt Anderson. So we're going to take a break. 8-6 in favor of the Blue Devils, and more football in 1 minute.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I decided to come to Mesabi because you get that one-on-one experience with your instructors, and I'll leave Mesabi with literally zero debt. And for what I'm going into, I just thought it was the smartest decision, and then I could also continue playing the sport I love, baseball. Definitely the fact that I could play baseball here helped a lot with meeting people and met a ton of cool kids, so I have no regrets. It's been a great decision. My name's Cody, and this is my Mesabi story.
.2:12 to play in our first half. Virginia faced with 3rd and 14. Man comes in motion. Here's Toman under some pressure. Running, throwing the ball long downfield. It's up for grabs, and it is intercepted. Giants will pick it off near the 42-yard line. Now they'll rule it hit the ground. So Blue Devils get a break on that, as it was played very well by the Giants. Again, as we watch on this replay, Toman with running just could not get enough mustard on it. And the Giant player had inside position. Looked like number 7. Looks like Cooper Lavander was the Giant player. So Schaefer will try to punt the ball and get it deep enough so that the Giants will have a lot of room to go. And the punt is off the side of his foot, and it goes out of bounds. Just what you didn't want to happen, being a Blue Devil fan. You wanted to get the Giants back deep, and now the Giants will have that at the Virginia 44-yard line. Ouch. What'd they say, a 4-yard punt? Wow. Giants in business, operating with a short field. They have 2 timeouts. 2:01 to play in the first half. Huxley pitched it to Skelton. He's going to throw the ball long downfield. It's up for grabs, and it's intercepted and dropped by McCarty. Second down and 10 from the Virginia 44-yard line. 1:55 to play in the half. Huxley gets the play from the Giants coaching staff. Again, Stevie Graham's the head coach of Mesabi East. Matt Anderson, the head coach in Virginia. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Huxley, keeper, coming to this side. Gets some running room and then gets taken down on a nice open field tackle by Jake Burris near the 36-yard line. Play goes for about 8. Scherf comes up limping. 3rd and 2. Coming up on 90 seconds to play in the first half. Hill goes out wide to the left. Ball's on that right hash mark. We got some motion. Handoff goes to Schroeder, and he'll get close to a first down. Looks like they're going to take a look at it, and maybe they'll have to bring the chains in. Timmy Holmstrom says, nope, it's a first down. Now they'll put the clock in motion. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. The pitch goes to Skelton, trying to come to the short side. Reeds is blocking, and Skelton still is running. He's into the open. He'll score. That's just poor tackling, and Skelton scores from 34 yards out with 1 minute to play in the first half. Giants will go for the 2 points, leading by a score of 12-8. Hill goes out wide left. Skelton is wide to the right. Here's a pass intended for number 6. That was Jake Ribbage. It's incomplete. And with 1 minute to play in our first half, our score is Mesabi's 12, Virginia 8, and we'll have the kickoff after this timeout.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Here comes Skelton approaching the ball. Burris now dropped it, picks it up, and he falls on it. Field's getting really slick. Ball's getting very slippery as the snow continues to fall here in Aurora. Oh, how nice it is to have a field like this. I can't wait till Rock Ridge gets their new fields. 56.7 seconds remaining in the first half. Virginia starts deep in their own territory with 2 timeouts. We'll see how coaches Anderson will play the final 56 seconds. The handoff goes to Burris. Gets some running room. Check that's Peters. Well, I better check that again. Now it's Ryan Scherf, number 19. Boy, that was pretty close. I thought it was 34, then 32, and it ends up at 19. Snow got in my eyes. Now Mason Carlson will come out wide to the left. Again, Toman from the gun. Gives it to Scherf again. Ryan with some running room on that right side. Gets forced out of bounds near the 40. First down at the 39-yard line. So the Blue Devils have gone 17 yards in 2 plays in 10 seconds. Let's do it again. Scherf again with some running room on that right side. He'll get out over the 40 to about the 42. And now Coach Anderson will use one of his final 2 timeouts, I believe. Do we have a flag? Yes, we also have a flag on the play. Here comes Timmy Holmstrom over, the official. Personal foul, face mask on the Giants. That's going to cost them 15 yards. They'll put the ball on the Giants' side of the 50. That's a huge break for the Blue Devils. Now let's see if they can use it with 41.7 seconds to play. They still have their 2 timeouts. They better hurry now as the clock has been put in motion. Here's an inside handoff again. This is Tuchel getting the ball carrier. This time the play does not work. The Giants stayed at home that time. And now Virginia will take a timeout. We'll just keep it right here with 25.1 seconds remaining. Again, recapping the scoring so far here in this football game. 10:51, Landon McCarty caught a 9-yard pass from Toman. Then Nemnich caught the two-point conversion to make it 8-0 Virginia. Just over a minute and a half later, Gavin Skelton took off on a 56-yard touchdown run. Their two-point conversion failed to make it 8-6. And then at 1 minute remaining of our first half, Gavin Skelton on a 34-yard sprint. Two-point conversion again failed. And that's where we're at right now. Mesabi East 12 and Virginia 8. Next Friday night, Virginia heads up to the border to take on International Falls, while Mesabi East will host Greenway Nashua Keewatin. Giants again looking to go to 2-1 on the season. Blue Devils looking for their first win, as they have lost their first 2 games this year. 6 games scheduled this year. This is Burris in motion, fake swing pass, now throwing the ball down for McCarty, and it was to the outside of Landon. He could not come down with it. It'll set up 3rd down and 10. Blue Devils have it at the Giants' 42-yard line. Schultz brings the play in. Boy, what a beautiful press box they have here, too. Nice facility. I want to thank Jim James, the athletic director at Mesabi East, for helping us get all set up tonight. Burris again in motion. This is a keeper by Tolman trying to go right side, and they'll take him down inside the 40 near the 38-yard line. Now Virginia will stop the clock. That is their final timeout of the first half. And again, we'll just keep it here in the closing seconds. Scores so far, the Blue Devils averaging 17 points. Their offense, their defense has been giving up 23.5 points. The Giants so far this year in their first 2 games have been averaging 9 points a game, while their defense has given up 13. Again, the only football score we have so far is International Falls beat Evelyn Gilbert today by a score of 42-0. Trying to look up the baseball score. The World Series going on tonight, and we've got the Dodgers ahead of the Rays 3-0 in the 3rd inning. That World Series now is 1 game apiece. Blue Devils out of timeouts. It's 4th down. They'll go for it from the Giants' 38-yard line. Blue Devils going with trips to the wide side, the left. Tolman under some pressure. Now he's looking for a seam to go down, throwing the ball along the field. It's caught. And I believe that is Tuchel with the reception near the 21-yard line. We'll wait till he gets up. It was Tuchel. And the Blue Devils have a first down officially at the 21-yard line. 7.1 seconds remaining. No timeout, so they have to throw the ball either a quick out or for the end zone. Again, Virginia comes with trips to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Here's Tolman under some pressure, runs away from the pressure. He'll just throw the ball up, and it is thrown away, and the clock shows 0.2 seconds remaining. So the Blue Devils will get one more crack at the end zone. One more crack at the end zone for the Blue Devils. Let's see what Coach Nate Anderson will come up with on this final play of the half, barring a defensive penalty. Again, trips will come over to the wide side. Tolman throwing the ball for the end zone, and McCarty cannot come down with it, and our first half comes to an end. We've played one half of football on this Friday night, a very snowy, cold Friday night in Aurora. Mesabi East has a 12-8 lead over the Virginia Blue Devils.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
With the support of many fine sponsors such as these over the years, Mesabi Community Television and Locker Talk have been able to continue expanding. With announcer Bob Cohn and cameramen like Darwin Aller, Javante George, and Justin Pullman, and with support from our program manager Lindsay George, in cooperation with Virginia's public schools and the City of Virginia, we've been able to keep upgrading. Currently, we can be seen live and via tape delay on Channel 5, YouTube, and Facebook, as well as bringing you area sports this year, including UMD football, volleyball, and many area teams on My9 Sports through KBJR's reaching out to our team. Mesabi Community Television will also continue to bring you sports from Mesabi East, Mountain Iron Buell, and Chisholm schools. Your mutual cooperation allows everyone to come out ahead.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Mesabi story.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs. The PSA Min Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
And welcome back to a very snowy Aurora, Minnesota. This is high school football on this Friday night, and you're viewing our telecast at Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and also our live stream at MesabiCommunityTV.com. Reminder, our next telecast will be Monday afternoon. It'll be a 5:45 volleyball match featuring the Proctor Rails and the Virginia Blue Devils. Again, it changed from the original 7 o'clock start to 5:45, and with that change in the start, we will only have a live stream. We will not have live television on Monday night for that volleyball game. Well, so far we've seen 3 touchdowns here scored in the first half, and we're going to show you the highlights of what we've had so far. Nothing was scored in the first quarter, but at 10:51, here's a pass, a 9-yard pass to number 2, Landon McCarty, from quarterback Jack Tolman, making it 6-0. Blue Devils then went for a 2-point conversion, and it's Tolman and Nemanich hooking up. Here's Big Tommy, goes up high and gets the reception, and the Blue Devils led by a score of 8-0. Then at 9:07, here comes Gavin Skelton breaking through, getting to the outside and rumbling 56 yards to pay dirt. The 215-pound running back. 2-point conversion failed. That make the score 8-6. And then with 1 minute remaining in the half, Skelton again, this is from 34 yards out. Watch the way he reads his blocks. Just unbelievable blocking. And then some missed tackling by the Blue Devils. And he rumbles into the end zone to give the Giants a 12-8 lead. The 2-point conversion failed, and that's where we're at right now, with Mesabi East leading the Virginia Blue Devils by a score of 12-8. We have one more football telecast coming your way. We will have that Thursday afternoon game, Virginia and Evelyn Gilbert, on November the 12th. It'll be played at the Mountain Iron Buell High School football field. It'll be a 3:30 start. That will be the final home game for the Blue Devils. They do have 2 road games prior to that. Next Friday they go to the Falls. The Friday after they go over to Coleraine to meet Greenway of Nashwauk Keewatin. We'll take another break. Teams will start warming up shortly. Mesabi East is still huddling around their coaching staff in the end zone, while the Blue Devils now have broken from their end zone, and they are just standing around the sidelines, and they'll start their warm-up very shortly. They put 3 minutes up now, and they have to start loosening up to prepare for the second half of tonight's football game. So we'll take one more break. When we come back, we should be ready to start second half football. It's homecoming 2020 at Virginia High School, and this tonight is their home game on the home of the Mesabi East Giants. And again, we'll have more football after this timeout.
I decided to come to Mesabi because you get that one-on-one experience with your instructors, and I'll leave Mesabi with literally 0 debt. And for what I'm going into, I just thought it was the smartest decision, and then I could also continue playing the sport I love, baseball. Definitely the fact that I could play baseball here helped a lot with meeting people and met a ton of cool kids, so I have no regrets. It's been a great decision. My name's Cody, and this is my Mesabi story.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
Well, the Blue Devils now are loosening up over on the far side. Pom-pom group is cheering away, trying to fire up the team, fire up the crowd. Very sparse crowd over on the far side. I want to just thank all our viewers tonight. We've got quite a few viewers watching on our live stream coming your way at MesabiCommunityTV.com. I look out in front of me and a very sparse crowd here also of Giants fans. Pretty entertaining first half of football. We do have an update in the baseball. It's 4-0 Dodgers now in the top of the fourth inning. Also, Big Ten football starts tomorrow. The Golden Gophers will host the University of Michigan, Nebraska, and Ohio State. It's pretty interesting Big Ten football games. Well, the clock shows 0, and I think we'll just about get set to start. The officials will come out. Mesabi East will receive the second half kickoff. Blue Devils will bring their kickoff team out. Again, the scoring, 10:51. McCarty on a 9-yard pass from Tolman. Nemnich caught the 2-point conversion. And then Gavin Skelton with 2 touchdown runs, 56 yards and 34 yards. And I just look at Skelton's season average so far. He's rushed for over 200 yards in the first couple of games, averaging about 5.4 yards per carry, 217 yards coming into this evening's game. As a team, the Giants had 384 yards rushing in 2 games. Pretty good, almost 200 yards per game. Well, both teams getting their last-minute warm-ups. Snow continues to fall. We had 30 degrees at kickoff tonight, and currently it's down to 27 degrees here in Aurora with some snow showers. Supposed to be overnight low of about 21 degrees. Then we're going to get some 30s for the next week or so. I even see a 37 in there for next Saturday. Tomorrow, cloudy and about 30. Likewise Sunday, and we're finally going to get some sun maybe on Monday. Hey, I want to say hello to my good friend watching at home tonight in the comfort of her warm heat. Ashley Freeliep tonight. I know her husband is freezing out on the field tonight. I looked out on the field during the national anthem. He took his tassel cap off, and boy, it looks like he was just freezing out there. Again, the temperature continues to fall. So, hello, Ashley, and I hope baby Lennox is doing real well. I haven't seen you or the baby in a while, but I know we'll hook up sometime during the basketball season as you'll be in the gymnasium watching a few of the girls' basketball games this year. Waiting for the teams again to come on out. Now they've put a couple more minutes up on the scoreboard. So I think I'm going to take one more time out as we still have a couple minutes before we're going to have the second half kickoff. So break in the action. Mesabi East with a 12-8 lead over Virginia, and we'll have more football from Aurora after this.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Mesabi story.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
All set to start our second half. Looks like I made a mistake at the start. I think I thought I saw the official say that the Giants deferred to the second half, but must have misread the signal for the start of the game. Kickoff goes to Ryan Herberg, number 24, and he'll just fair catch it and field it at the 35-yard line or 36-yard line. That's where Virginia will start. 1st and 10 to start the second half. Giants with a 12-8 lead. Blue Devils now going into the win in the third quarter. Scherf is the lone back with Tolman. Scherf gets a hand up, trying to go right side, trying to get outside, but he gets cut down after a gain of about 7. Field is getting real slick now as that snow continues to fall. To be honest with you, I'm surprised we haven't had more fumbles tonight. Watch, as soon as I say that, the whole second half will be one fumble after another. 6-yard gain. Here again is Scherf, and he gets some more running room, gets to almost midfield. Matt Anderson, head coach. Nathan Anderson, Isaac Christensen, Evan Friedlieb, Jace Friedlieb, and Austin Struckel are the Blue Devil coaches. Josh Lampa is the athletic director, and Brad Kern is the athletic trainer for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 from almost midfield. Here's Tolman throwing the ball long downfield. He's trying to get it to Dahl, and Gavin cannot come down with it. Again, great defensive coverage by Cooper Levander. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Sure, with this cold weather tonight, Gavin Dahl's grandfather, Billy Culbert, is sitting at home watching it in the comfort of his living room. Now Scherf comes in motion. The ball goes to Tolman on a quarterback keeper, and Tolman will get about 7 yards on that 2nd and 10 play. Makes the 3rd down play a little bit easier as you only have to gain about 3 now. Schaefer comes out wide. McCarty in the slot. Tolman with a long count, gives it off to Scherf. Again, going to the right side, and Skelton sticks Scherf as he gains 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and a yard. Ethan Sickle, 220-pounder now, will come into that defensive line. Fourth and 1 for Virginia. 10 minutes to play in our third. Giants look for the quarterback keeper, and that's what Tolman does. Quarterback sneak. Boy, he doesn't get a surge. And I'm not sure unless they blew it dead, because if they did not blow it dead, it would be a 1st down. But now they're coming in and saying that they're going to rule it short, I believe, of a 1st down. Let's see where they're going to put the ball down. Oh, yeah, that's going to be short if they spot it right there. Boy, I missed the replay. Let's see if do we have that replay again? Let's see if we can watch on this replay again. Nope, that was the wrong play. Let's see if we can. Nope, that's not the play either. And he is going to be short. So they actually ruled the ball stopped prior to that last little surge. And the Giants will take the ball over at the 41-yard line. Not a good break for the Blue Devils, and now the Virginia defense will have to come up with a stop with 9:47 to go in the third. Giants leading the Blue Devils 12-8. Watch for Skelton to carry the ball quite a bit here in this half. He'll get the handoff in the first play. Blue Devils slowed him down, but then again a missed tackle, and Gavin Skelton gets near the 49-yard line. It's about 7 yards, and it's just too much yardage. Second down for the Giants. The ball is over on that left hash mark. Hanuxla from the shotgun. Pitch coming this way. The ball's on the ground, and I think Virginia may have gotten it at the 43-yard line. Let's see. The Blue Devils signal that they have it. And Jake Burris comes away with the ball. So the Blue Devils get the turnover. Let's see now if Virginia can capitalize on this turnover. .9:35 to play in the third. Peters now the running back. Oh, check that burst. We're going to make a little misdirection again for the Blue Devils. Nice run by Nick Peters. Gets down to the 30-yard line. That's about a 12-yard run, maybe 13. And the Blue Devils will move the sticks. 1st and 10. Peters again will set up as a wingback. Burris gets the handoff straight ahead, avoids a couple tackles, and he gets about 5 yards. That's a nice hard run by number 34 of the Blue Devils, Jake Burris. Under 9 to play in the third quarter. Blue Devils marching towards that giant end zone. Now Dahl will check in. Also, Scherf comes in for Virginia. Tolman from the shotgun. He'll hand off, trying to come to the short side of the field. And getting some yardage was Jake Burris. Nope, check that. Ryan Scherf. Boy, I'm having a hard time tonight telling the difference between 34 and 19. Third down and 4 for Virginia. Handoff to number 19. That's Ryan Scherf. Gavin Skelton, 30 winning on the stop. It's going to be 4th down and a good yard. Virginia has to get the ball near the 30-yard line. Carlson and Schultz go out to the right. Peters is set up in the wing back left. Here's a handoff, some running room for Scherf. He's going to get to the 5-yard line. Ryan Scherf with a great run on some nice blocking on that left side. Strukel 77, one of the Blue Devils blocking on that side. It'll be 1st and goal for Virginia from the 4-yard line. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Here's a reverse play. Going close is the end. That's Peters. Looks like he gets into the end zone for a Blue Devil touchdown. And Virginia has taken the lead. So Nick Peters scores from a couple yards out. Blue Devils will go for the 2-point conversion. Boy, they're taking their time on this 2-point conversion. They better hurry up. They don't get a call against them. And the two-point conversion is not good. Things didn't work out well that time on the two-point conversion. So the Blue Devils with a 14-12 lead will take a timeout. We'll come back with the Virginia kickoff after this.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Mesabi Range College is, I think, the perfect college for
So Blue Devils with a 14-12 lead. Virginia scored first tonight. Giants then got the next two touchdowns, and Virginia's Peters just gets in from a couple yards out. And now Cole Schaefer will kick off for Virginia. Third and 31, Skelton and Schroeder back deep. It's going to go to Schroeder on the left side, and he gets knocked off his feet on a nice tackle by 55, Josh Stickney of the Blue Devils. So Mesabi East will start near the 40-yard line. Looks like the snow is quit for a while. Baseball update. They're to the fifth inning now. 5-0 Dodgers. Looks like the Dodgers are going to take a 2-1 lead in the World Series. Right here, the Blue Devils lead 14-12. Virginia looking for their first win of the season. Hanuxla pitches it. Skelton coming this way, trying to get to the edge. Oh, nice play by Scherf. He slowed him down and then gets a lot of help. Tuchel was in on the stop. Mequin Tuchel, number 9 of the Blue Devils. But it was Scherf who made the initial play. No gain, or a very short gain. Quarterback keeper Hanuxla gets very short yardage. A lot of Blue Devils in on the stop. 66, Drew Hohenstein. Try to check out a few others. Tommy Nemenich, 88. Short gain, it'll be 3rd and 7, a long 7. Hill will check in. 5'11", 145-pound senior. He'll come to this right side. Jake Ribbage out wide to the left. Hanuskla from the shotgun, rolling to the side, looking downfield, throwing the ball, and it's incomplete. And the Giants are faced with 4th down. Skelton will drop back in punt formation. Scherf will go back for the Blue Devils to receive this punt. Good snap, punt away. Nice high spiral, beautiful punt. Scherf lets it go over his head, letting it go into the end zone now. It does, and it'll be a touchback. I was hoping that Scherf wasn't going to grab it and start running with it, and Ryan smartly let it go, and Virginia will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Blue Devils with the ball in a lead with 5:22 to go in our third. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Schaefer comes out left. McCarty goes to the right. Burris goes in motion. Quarterback Toman on the keeper, reads his blocking and gets out over the 25-yard line. Second down and 5. Right now what Virginia needs is just a long drive, use the clock and try to go the length of the field and try to get some more points, but use as much of the clock as you can. Here's a handoff to Burris, right side, reads his block and cuts back in and gets close to a Blue Devil first down. You want to try to keep that Giants offense off the field. You don't want to see 31 carry the ball a lot. Gavin Skelton has been all over the field on both sides of the ball tonight. First down for Virginia. 30-yard line, coming up on 4.5 minutes to play in the third. Want that ball control offense right now. Hold on to the ball. Tuchel comes in motion. Now Burris gets the handoff going to that right side, and there's 31 in on the stop after a gain of about 3. Again, 31 is all over the field. Second down play for the Blue Devils. Here comes that inside handoff. Kukoc fumble! And it's picked up then by Toman. Loss on the play, big loss, but Blue Devils very fortunate to keep possession. Loss of 3 on that play. It'll be 3rd and 10. Everything is set now. 3rd down play. Tuchel goes in motion. Here's a quarterback, Toman, on the keeper, and he's only going to get a yard or so. It's going to set up 4th down, and now we need a great punt by Cole Schaefer. If you're a Blue Devil fan, you want to make sure Cole can get away with a good one. Last time he punted, it only went for 4 yards off the side of his foot. Giants will set Schroeder and Skelton back. Now it's just going to be Skelton near his own 40-yard line. Giants putting some pressure on. It's a bad snap, and the Giants are in business deep in Virginia territory. A low snap. Schaefer could not come up with it clean. Giants are in business near the 17-yard line of the Blue Devils. Two minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. You know who's going to get the ball now for sure. Although he's not in the backfield right now. Schroeder, number 30. But he does on from the wingback position. And Skelton is going to get into the end zone for another touchdown from 17 yards out. Third touchdown run of the night for Skelton. He just comes from that left wingback position, gets that inside handoff, and gets into the end zone. And now the Giants have retaken the lead, 18-14. They'll go for the 2, try to get their lead up to 6. Hanuxla gives it off, and the Blue Devils will stop him from a 2-point conversion. Tommy Nemenich in on the stop for Virginia. We've got a break in the action. The teams will head back upfield. The Giants have an 18-14 lead over Virginia.
Traditional or non-traditional students. I came here to start my nursing career. I really like being able to work with people rather than being secluded. Being able to help people, heal them, that makes a difference, wearing your heart on your sleeve. My name is Becky, and this is my Mesabi story.
I decided to come to Mesabi because you get that one-on-one experience with your instructors, and I'll leave Mesabi with literally zero debt. And for what I'm going into, I just thought it was the smartest decision, and then I could also continue playing the sport I love, baseball. Definitely the fact that I could play baseball here helped a lot with meeting people and met a ton of cool kids, so I have no regrets. It's been a great decision. My name's Cody, and this is my Mesabi story.
So it's back and forth all night. Blue Devils took the lead. Giants then take the lead. Virginia retakes the lead, and now the Giants, with 2:13 to go here in a quarter, have taken a 4-point lead on the Blue Devils. Here comes Skelton's kick. It'll be fielded by Burris. And Burris gets a little bit of an opening on this side, cuts back against the grain, and they're finally going to stop him inside the 40-yard line of the Giants. Oh, that's a great return by Jake Burris. He fielded near his own 20. That's a 41-yard return by Jake Burris. Virginia now will start 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Ball from that left hash mark, 1st and 10 Virginia, trying to get back into that end zone and regain the lead. Scherf gets a handoff, trying to get to the edge, and he is not going to get much. That defensive end on that far side with the tackle. Try to check that numbers we watch on the replay. Well, I guess. Okay, number 6 was Jack Ribbage. Second down and 10 for Virginia. Tolman. Pass to Carlson. He'll catch it with one knee, and now the ball hit the turf. It's an incompleted pass. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Devils. Going to check some of the linemen. Looks like Stickney 55, Hohenstein 66, 88 is Nemenich, 58 Aloni, 77 Strukel in the offensive line. 3rd and 10 play for the Blue Devils. Tolman from the shotgun, throwing the ball long downfield, and it is caught by Carlson. No, they rule him out of bounds. Oh, man, the Blue Devils sidelines thought he was in. Okay, now they did change the ruling, and they did give him a 1st down. At first, they ruled it incomplete. 1st and 10, Virginia from the 19-yard line. What a catch by Mason Carlson. Here's Scherf, an inside handoff again, and Peters gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, one of those big horses. I think it was Caden Mackey. 6 foot, 285 pounds. Boy, Dave Hillman does a great job on the PA over here. Dave is the baseball coach at Mesabi East. He's the PA announcers. Here is Tolman throwing the ball for the end zone for Carlson. Let's see. They're going to rule him. Touchdown. 23-yard touchdown pass from Tolman to Mason Carlson, and the Blue Devils have retaken the lead with 20 seconds to play in our third. Blue Devils have retaken the lead 20-18. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Carlson will go out wide to the right. McCarty left. Peters is set as the wingback. Here's Tolman looking for Carlson again, and Mason comes away with a 2-point conversion. So Carlson gets all 8 points for the Blue Devils, and they have taken the lead in tonight's football game. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Virginia kickoff after this timeout. So Virginia leads 22-18 with 20.5 seconds remaining here in the first half. You're viewing tonight's telecast on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and also Mesabi Community TV.com, our live stream. I want to say hello to my partner of many, many years. Mike Garrow is watching tonight. Haven't seen him, haven't talked to him in some time. I know he retired from teaching and he's got a lot of spare time, and one of these days, Mike and I will have to get together, have some coffee, and talk about the good old days. Boy, we worked many years together as sportscasters with the old WHLB 1400 AM in Virginia. Did a lot of traveling. I think one year we did like 60-some games. Here's the kickoff by Schaefer. It's an onside kick, and it's recovered near the 46-yard line, and that's where the Giants will start 1st and 10. Well, what a beautiful facility. I just can't thank Jim James enough for helping us tonight get set up. We got a nice little area, same area that our Public Access Channel 2 crew uses all the time. Barney Coco and these people over here at Mesabi East area, they do all kinds of home football, soccer, volleyball. They'll be doing, they even do some swimming, and I'm sure they'll do basketball, boys and girls basketball during this winter. But just a beautiful setup here in Aurora. Here we go. Giants now trail 22-18 on this back and forth game. Here's Hanuxala. He avoids a couple tackles and is going to get a few yards. Not much, though. The Blue Devils played it very well. He's forced out of bounds with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second down and 8 for the Giants. Now Skelton returns to the Giants lineup. And somehow Virginia has to put someone on this 31. Sort of like in basketball, you use that box and one. You have one man on a certain shooter. Same thing with the Skelton. You know, he's going to touch the ball as many times as possible. Here he comes to the right side, and this time the Blue Devils will stop him after a gain of only 2. A lot of Blue Devils in on the stop. Nemenich 88, Peters 32. I think Tuchel number 9 may even helped out. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Giants as our third quarter comes to an end. We've played 3 from Aurora on this Friday night. Virginia 22, Mesabi East 18, and we'll have the 4th and final quarter after this timeout.
I'm in carpentry. We do a lot of woodworking. Right now we're actually building a couple houses. I like the atmosphere, like everybody around here, all the faculty, they really like to help out. My instructor, Leo Lucas, he's been in the field for at least 30 years or so. My goal with carpentry is to work for a larger company down in the cities. My name is Tyler Kemp, and this is my Mesabi story.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
"12 minutes of football remaining. Giants and the Blue Devils are hooked up in a tight one. Third down play. Skelton gets the hand up, trying to get to the edge. The Blue Devils will slow him down and take him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down for the Giants. Well, they'll give him a yard on that play, but it looked like he kept his momentum going and actually had him a couple yards behind the line. It's fourth down, and the Giants will punt. Skelton in punt formation. Scherf will drop back inside his 25. Now he gets inside the 20. Low snap, but it's kicked away, and it's a line drive. Scherf is just going to let it roll out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Looks like near about the 11 is where the Blue Devils will put the ball in play, 1st and 10. Now you need a ball control drive. You want to use the clock, get some more points. Blue Devils huddling around Nate Anderson, the offensive coordinator of the Blue Devils. Starting from their own 11. Tolman from the shotgun gives it off. Running back, that's Burris. Jake will get out over the 15. Looks like they'll spot it about the 17-yard line. It's about a 4-yard gain. Boy, it's all you've heard tonight is Gavin Skelton running the ball, making a tackle. He's one of those very special kids on this football field. Now the Blue Devils really spread the field on this second down play. Tolman on a quarterback keeper, goes straight up the middle, and he's going to get over the 20. It's going to set up 3rd and short. Watch on this replay. He just looks for his blockers, gets some blocking in the middle. Third and about 2. Homecoming week at Virginia High School. Tolman will give it off to Burris straight ahead, and Jake is going to be close to a first down. The way the officials are coming in and signaling stop the clock, it will be a Blue Devil first down with 10:03 to play. Neil Leet will check back in for the Giants. Blue Devils have it at their own 22-yard line. Both teams with 3 timeouts here in this final quarter. Again, wideouts on both sides. Tolman again on a quarterback keeper. Gets to the 25-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards. Tolman's going to be one very sore youngster tomorrow morning. He's really taken some licks. Gavin Dahl will bring the play in. 2nd and 7. The ball is sitting right at the 25-yard line. Coming up on 9 minutes to play. Tuchel goes in motion. The handoff coming this way was Burris. And there was a loss of a yard or so. It's going to be third down for Virginia. Now Scherf is in the backfield with Tolman. Third down and 8. Tuchel goes in motion. Here's a long pass downfield for Carlson. Mason catches it. It'll be a Blue Devil first down over the 45-yard line. That's about a 23, 24-yard pass play. And they'll move the sticks, and the Blue Devils can run some more of this clock. Tolman to Carlson for 24 yards. Sophomore Looney is the Blue Devil center. Here's a quarterback keeper by Tolman trying to get outside, and the ball gets punched out. Hohenstein recovers the fumble. Jack Ribbage punched it out. You know, you can punch as long as you hit the ball, but if you hit the player, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So that punch has to be perfect. Loss of about 4, second down and long for the Blue Devils. 7:20. Clock is running. Tolman will hand it off. That is Ryan Scherf. Gets out over the 45. Gets about a yard or two back. It'll be third down. Under 7 minutes to go in our final quarter. Blue Devils with a 4-point lead, 22-18. Tuchel, the motion man. Pitch goes. That's Scherf. Only gets back to the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a couple, and it's going to be fourth down. And the Giants will get the ball back with under 6 minutes to play when the ball gets kicked away. Let's see how much pressure now the Giants will put on Schaefer. Blue Devils have had trouble all night with this snap. Skelton dropping back inside his 25-yard line. Schaefer's got to get away with a good one here. He'll have the wind at his back. Virginia just letting the clock run down, and now they're going to take a timeout. They ran the clock down as far as they could, down to 5 minutes and 40-some seconds, so we're just going to keep it here right now and run down the scoring so far in the second half. 7:04, Nick Peters of the Blue Devils on a 2-yard run. The 2-point conversion failed. Then Skelton got his third one of the evening on a 17-yard sprint with 2:13 to go in the third, making it 18-14 in favor of Mesabi East. And then Carlson catches a 23-yard pass from Jack Tolman with just over 20 seconds to play. Carlson in on a 2-point conversion, and Virginia has a 22-18 lead. Blue Devils just used their first of 3 allotted timeouts to make sure that everyone's in sync with this punt. We've got to get away with a good punt. You want the Giants to go at least 75, 80 yards if they're going to go the distance and get into the end zone to win this game. You don't want to give them a short field right now. Schaefer standing near his 35, should get the punt away near the 40. Blue Devils now a little confused on this punt formation. Now I guess we're all set. Schaefer is in punt formation. Good snap. gets away a punt, wobbly kick, but it's going to take a Blue Devil bounce inside the 20, picked up by Skelton, running up that sideline, still going, gets knocked out of bounds near the 30-yard line, and now the Giants will start somewhere near the 30 and have to go about 70 yards if they're going to win tonight's football game. Great bounce, fielded near the 15-yard line or so. Boy, he just runs over people, doesn't he? 31-yarder, and maybe the 32 is where the Giants will start. 5:32 to play at our football game. Giants have 3 timeouts. Ribbage will come out wide left. Anuxala pitches it. Here comes Skelton this way. Reads his blocking, and then they'll slow him down. Tuchel comes in to help out after a gain of a couple. Check and see who else was in on that play. I think Scherf also in on the play for the Blue Devils. There's Gavin Dahl in there, Tuchel, and then they pile him on after a gain of a couple. We'll have under 5 minutes to play when they put the ball in play, the Giants. Virginia 22, Mesabi East 18 on this cold, snowy Friday night in Aurora. Whiteouts on both sides. Anuxala from the shotgun. Off to Skelton again, trying to come to the short side, and they're going to take him down behind the line of scrimmage. That is Tuchel with the stop. Mequin Tuchel, number 9, in on the play for the Blue Devils. Looks like he also got some help for 25, Ryan Mannon in. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Giants. Skelton comes in motion. They're going to throw the ball to Skelton this time. Here's Hanuxla throwing the ball long downfield, and Skelton cannot come down with it, and we're going to get a flag. So the Giants will get a 1st down. Well, it's not a spot foul, so they have to come back and they have to mark off the yardage. Interference against Virginia. It'll be a 1st down for the Giants. The ball was at the 34-yard line. The ball goes to the 49-yard line, I believe. Is it a 10-yard or 15-yard? I think it's a 15-yard penalty. We'll see. He'll start marching it off. If I can count right, that is 5 and that is 10. And here he comes to 15. Giants have it at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10. 3:59 to play. Giants have all 3 of their timeouts. Skelton in the slot, he goes in motion. Here's a quarterback, Hanuxla, gives it off to Skelton, and he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. And now we got a flag coming in. This is probably going to be helmet to helmet, maybe. Looks like a hit to the helmet. We'll see. This is going to be a 15-yarder against the Blue Devils. Timmy Holmstrom, the official. Personal foul. Helmet hit. Yep. They'll move the ball closer towards the Blue Devil end. Mesabi's 1st down at the Virginia 38-yard line. 3:50 to play. Skelton gets the handoff, trying to get to the edge. He's being run down by Scherf. Gets help also by Riley Kranz. And a loss on the play. Loss of about 3. Ball is back to the 41-yard line. When the Giants snap the ball, we're going to have close to 3 minutes to play. Giants, although have 3 timeouts, they don't seem to be any rush at all. Wideouts on both sides. The ball's on the 41-yard line. Here's Hanuxla throwing the ball, almost intercepted by Nicky Peters. Oh, man. Third down. Boy, Nick all saw green grass all the way down, or I should say green turf all the way down the sidelines, because he would have picked that one off and gone all the way. It's third down and about 12 or 13 for the Giants. 2:58 to play in our football game. Giants again with wideouts on both sides. Here's a handoff. Our quarterback keeper, Hanuxla, throwing the ball. It's up in the air, and it is incomplete. And it's going to be fourth down for the Giants. Giants think he caught it. And I guess the official right there rules it incomplete, Jack Ribbage. It'll be fourth down with 2:51 to play in our football game. Again, the Giants have 3 timeouts. Big play for that Blue Devil defense. Virginia looking for their first win of the season. Giants looking to go 2-1 on the season. Schroeder in the backfield. Here comes, ball is picked up now by Skelton. He's way back, just throwing the ball up for the grabbed by Hanuxla near the 40, but the Blue Devils will stop him and take the ball over on downs. Skelton could not handle that pitch and now just throws it to Hanuxla, catches it, and the Blue Devils now with 2:43 to play will take the ball over on downs, and they'll try to run out the clock, although the Giants do have all 3 of their timeouts. Blue Devils will need to get at least 1 first down, and now the Blue Devils have just taken their second timeout. Well, I guess not. Here they come back on the field. I thought they had taken a timeout. Right now, they just have to hold on to the football and just gain some positive yardage. Tolman will hand off to Scherf. He just puts both hands on the ball. And now the Giants will take their first timeout. 2:37 to play. So just be a 30-second. They'll just keep it right here. It's just a timeout, or they can have both teams go to their sidelines. They are. So we're going to take a break. We'll have more football after this timeout.
Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
So the Blue Devils will be faced with second down and 9. Giants still with 2 timeouts remaining. The Blue Devils need a first down. They need at least 1 first down. Tolman from the shotgun. Gets a snap. He'll just keep it, go straight ahead, and Skelton comes in and lowers the boom, and Tolman just keeps fighting his way. And now the Giants will call timeout. Once the momentum is stopped, as we'll watch on this replay, Looks like the momentum now is stopped right there. Oh, boy, that side judge came in awful quick, but it looked like the momentum was stopped. So I guess to protect from any unnecessary roughness, they do blow the whistle, and now the Giants have taken their second timeout. They still have one more remaining. Blue Devils scored first tonight. They led 8-0. Then the Giants scored the next two touchdowns to take a 12-8 lead at halftime. Third quarter was back and forth. Peters and the Blue Devils went on top 14-12. Then Skelton with his third touchdown run made it 18-14. And finally Carlson on a 23-yard pass from Tolman. They completed the two-point conversion also, and Virginia has a 22-18 lead. Here we go, 3rd down and 9 for Virginia. Giants with one more timeout. Here's Tolman throwing the ball in the middle, and Nemitz with a catch. And Tommy will go down to the 41-yard line, and the Blue Devils have it 1st and 10 at the Giant 41. Oh, what a catch by Nemitz. And now the Giants have taken their 3rd and final timeout. And the Blue Devils huddling around Nate Anderson, offensive coach for the Blue Devils. The Giants huddling around Steve Grams, the head coach of Mesabi East. Oh, what a huge first down for the Blue Devils. Now just hold on to the football. The Giants can't stop the clock. Now you just have to be smart. You just want to just go straight ahead, hold on to the football, and take the entire 40 seconds that you're allowed in between plays. Waiting for Virginia to break huddle, and here they come back out on the field. Virginia 22, Mesabi East 18. Jonah Looney, the center, comes out. Sophomore center comes out limping. He's had his hands full tonight with those big horses up front for the Giants. Tolman from the shotgun. Tolman will just keep it and just hold on to the football straight ahead. They're trying to rip it out. And the game goes for about 3 or 4. And now we'll try to run down some of that clock. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Just got to make sure now you don't snap the ball too early. You use as much as that clock as possible. One more first down will definitely seal the deal. Now Tolman's just taking his time. He must know when the ball has to be snapped. Down to 1:40 to go. And now we got to delay a game on the Blue Devils with 1:32 to play. And I think what the Blue Devils sideline is saying is, why isn't that back judge who gives the time not giving the signal when you're into the final seconds of it? So the clock will stop, 1:32 to play. It'll be 2nd down and 11 as they'll march off the yardage. Actually, right now, all they really have to do is just take a couple knees. I don't think they even have to hand off the ball. I just think Tolman can just, with 92 seconds to play, just go straight ahead. Just make sure you hold on to the football, which he does. And now we're at 1:25 and the clock is running. Now the official puts the ball in play with 1:17 to go. They don't have to snap the ball now until we get down to about 20 seconds to go. Third down and 7 for the Blue Devils. Tolman now waiting for the signal from the referee when he has to snap it. Now he's giving him the sign. He's got to snap it. Here's the snap. Tolman just straight ahead. And They'll wrap them up. Now the whistle blows, and the Blue Devils do not have to snap it again, and the Blue Devils have won their first football game of the season. They're going to go to 1-2 with a thrilling 22-18 victory over the Mesabi East Giants. Watching the clock right now, it's just going to run out. Some of the players now shaking hands. Hockey players getting together. Ryan Scherf and Gavin Skelton, they'll meet on the hockey ice. The Virginia Blue Devils have won their homecoming game with a thrilling 22-18 victory over the Mesabi East Giants. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our wrap-up. We'll show you the second half touchdowns for you. Virginia victorious, and look at them celebrate as the blue and white have just won their first game of the season. Once again, our final score tonight, Virginia 22 and Mesabi East 18.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Welcome back to Aurora, Minnesota, the home of the Mesabi East Giants. There's the Blue Devil team huddle over by their fans. Virginia has just won their first football game of the season with a thrilling 22-18 victory over Mesabi East. Recapping the scoring in our first half of tonight's football game. Nothing happened in the first quarter. Then the second quarter, there were 3 touchdowns scored at 10:51. Landon McCarty scored on a 9-yard pass from Jack Toman. Then Tommy Nemnich caught the 2-point conversion, making it 8-0 for the Blue Devils. At 9:07, Gavin Skelton scored his first of 3 touchdowns tonight. It was a 56-yard sprint. The 2-point conversion failed. It was 8-6 in favor of the Blue Devils. Then with 1 minute to go until halftime, Gavin Skelton again on a 34-yard run. The 2-point conversion failed. Mesabi East had a 12-8 lead, and that was our halftime score. We get to the third quarter, and Nick Peters on a 2-yard run with 7:04 to go in the quarter gave the Blue Devils their lead. Let's see if we can show. There's this highlight now. This is Nicky Peters getting the handoff on an inside play. Nemnich leading the way. He didn't have to throw a block, and Peters gets in. 2-point conversion failed. Virginia led 14-12. Then at 2:13, this is Gavin Skelton getting into the end zone with his third of the night. The conversion failed. It was 18-14. And finally, here's the game winner now for the Blue Devils. This is Jack Toman throwing the touchdown pass to Mason Carlson. It was good for 23 yards. Here's the 2-point conversion. Toman and Carlson once again. Oh, nice route by Carlson. There he is, wide open. Toman throws the pass perfectly, and the Blue Devils lead 22-18, and that's the way our football game ends tonight here in Aurora. A couple other scores we'll repeat quickly. Evlith Gilbert was beaten today by I Falls 42-0. Our baseball score, the Dodgers lead Tampa Bay 6-1 in the 6th inning. Well, that'll do it. Virginia now goes to 1-2 on the season. The Giants fall to 1-2. Virginia next Friday night will travel to the Falls to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, Mesabi East right here will host Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin. Again, we want to thank Jim James, the athletic director here at Mesabi East, for helping us with all the setups tonight. I also want to thank Darwin Aller, who was on the main camera and also on the clock. Steve Rockala, Terry Hardica, our producers and directors down in the truck, making all the connections right. I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play. Once again, our final score tonight from Aurora, Virginia 22 and Mesabi East 18. Good night, everyone.